Check one, check two. Ooh. Check one, check two. Awesome. Awesome. So the audio is working perfectly. Good morning, folks. Sorry that. How you doing? Of course, this is a panel yet because we're still waiting on August 23rd to do a panel. But how you doing, Kobe? Good to see you this month, bubs. I'm currently using OBS, so. So how's everybody doing? My name is Richard Scribman. How's everyone doing this month? I got my coffee. Cup of coffee this morning. Already had my pancakes, my flapjacks. So, yeah. Dave's Archives is pretty cool. Last night I got the live streaming game for him. It was awesome, you know. Who's what's who's with the TV? What's with the TV? What? What are you saying? You mean what's with the TV? This is just a frame, you know. I wanted to do this because, you know, it's kind of cool, you know. Plenty of streams gonna actually. I take my painkillers this morning because I've got some serious back trouble this morning. It's freaking killing me, man. Let's quickly take some pain medication. Pour myself some more coffee. My back. I must have slept wrong last night because my back is killing me. Okay. Oh, my back. I swear to God, out of all the mornings, it chooses this morning to give me back trouble. Come on. One. I think all I need is one pain reliever, so that's really all I need with these. Okay, Kobe, I got you. You want the link? You want the link? It was a good boy. You want the link? You want the link? I love my own memes, man. We pull off the memes. Oh, the memes. No, it's like, what is it? 11:05 in the morning. Yeah, you post some emojis, my brother. It's gonna happen. Oh, there goes my back again. Come on, painkillers. I know you can work. It's like the little on scene. Talk, I know you can. Now, I noticed Anubis came on early this morning. And we were talking about retro toys, and we figured out what the ARM toy is. It's called the Armatron. And quite frankly, I would like to own a freaking Armatron. Only problem is, half the shit doesn't work anymore because it's an old toy from the 80s. I'd like to get a repro one, or at least one from the 90s, so I can, yeah. Your friend is waiting on you. What? Who's my which friend? I have plenty of them, buddy. Ha 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 ha. Okay, Cosmo will get kicked this. What's it? I don't know the character in the Final Fantasy that does this, but I've seen it in Final Fantasy X, I believe. He goes, ha 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 ha, ha 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 ha. Yeah, very funny, Cosmo. I mean, not Cosmo, Colby. Very funny, Colby. Real funny guy. Oh. Yeah, I can't wait for some more people to start popping in, because we're gonna have a good morning this morning, talking retro, talking about coffee and funny shit. I was finally, and my name is Colby, not Cosmo. I was gonna say my name is Colby, not Cosmo. Lol. Yeah. I corrected myself. I done up. I'm gonna abort you, lol. Ha ha ha. I'm unabortable, buddy. I'm invincible. The world is my oyster. I'm just kidding, buddy. I never really quite got the phrase "the world is your oyster." Like, what's an oyster got to do with it, man? My beard is already growing back a little bit. That's funny. Yes, wonderful. Freaking wonderful. Way to go. 5 points to Gryffindor Bros. Freaking 5 points to Gryffindor. Funny, speaking of which, folks, I posted a Harry Potter YouTube short recently, like yesterday. If anyone wants to see it, go check that out on my shorts. If not, it's your choice. Now, oh, I get back. Why isn't that painkiller working, man? So this morning we are probably going to do. I'm probably gonna have a couple people from Messenger come on panel. It's gonna be a Messenger friends only panel because, like I said, I have to wait till August 23rd to do an open panel. But but don't worry, when August 23rd hits, we popping off. Now, quite frankly, I remember vaguely owning like these what is it? I vaguely remembers owning a WCW or WWF coloring book when I was a kid. It was actually one of my favorite coloring books as a kid. As well as, hold on. I owned I owned plenty of Teletubby comic books. I'm not gonna show that too much because Tinky Winky gives Colby nightmares. But I owned Teletubby comic books for days, like really. Like the Teletubby comic book franchise, I owned like plenty of Teletubby comic books, as well as VHSs, as well as watching on TV. Um, Now when I was a kid, we owned like a bunch of kids VHSs, as well as a movie called Ollie Hop Noodles Haven of Bliss. Now, I don't know if y'all know what Ollie Hop Noodles Haven of Bliss was, but this was a random VHS that we had in the household. That was like, I was a kid, and I'm like, we need a new VHS to watch. We need something new. And Graham pulls out this VHS. She's like, here, pop this sucker, you'll love it. I says, okay. Okay, Gwammy. So we popped the sucker in, and I just couldn't help but notice how great the movie Ollie Hop Noodle Haven of Bliss was. Like, that movie was bazangin', if you will. I'm trying to think. We also owned on VHS the Hobbit animation, like cartoon version, like the old cartoon version of the Hobbit. So now the Hobbit was one of our favorite VHSs as well. So, and sorry about the lag. I don't know if you guys can hear me properly, but okay. So you guys can hear me. So. Honestly, I had fun watching The Hobbit. It was a great movie to watch. Honestly, so. Like, the music in that movie was, like, by all means, some of the greatest music soundtrack I've ever listened to. And I still listen to some of the soundtracks from The Hobbit back today, so. Now, the second movie that was similar to that I watched growing up was the Lord of the Rings franchise. Now, I didn't watch the Lord of the Rings till we had our stepfather. I won't say his name due to vehicle consent laws, where our stepfather came along and literally, whatchamacallit, he introduced us to Lord of the Rings, guys. He introduced us to Lord of the Rings. As well as the video games of Lord of the Rings. The first Lord of the Rings video game I ever played was Return of the King. And it was a pretty hard video game, not gonna lie, nonetheless. I'd like to get the Lord of the Rings video game on PC so we could play it, but at the same time it is a pretty hard video game, so. Now, I want everyone to stay tuned, because I'm going to try to get more ROMs to play on my PC, as well as other things, so I feel sorry for Cosmo, because I was hoping to play Fall Guys one, but apparently the damn thing don't want to run on my PC properly. So it's like shit. So that was a complete waste of time trying to get Fall Guys trying to work when it doesn't want to work. So um. I drink more coffee. So, a couple of other things that I wanted to talk about, like regarding wait, how many more days till the end of the month? So it's the 19th, so we're about halfway there to the end of the month, which then halfway through September we'll be prepping for Retroween. Now let's talk about Retroween for a sec, because I know some of you, at least I think some of you have been wondering about Retroween. Now, I did post a YouTube short that kind of sums it up, but I'll explain a little more. Now, Retroween 2023 is going to be a lot different from before's. Quite frankly, I don't really know what I'm going to use for props, let alone looking for things to buy for Retroween. I still have to like seriously think about getting a backdrop for the video, of course. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough. I'll give it that. Like Retroween is gonna be very tough because I still have to find PC games and stuff to live stream for Retroween, as well as subjects to talk about, as well as props, as well as a proper Halloween t-shirt or something to wear on Retroween. It's tough, you know? I have to still find like a way to buy a Halloween t-shirt or something Halloweeny to wear on Retroween, so. Because every year I say I'm going to dress up and then I don't. I do apologize for that. I'd like to get more props for Retroween, such as, I need to buy a small pumpkin, okay? I need to buy a small pumpkin for carving, and then I'm going to use my tool knife to carve the pumpkin, so. I mean, it's gonna be tough, you know? Even if I don't buy the pumpkin, I'd like to get some apple cider. Because, you know, it's Retroween, we gotta have apple cider, you know? And pumpkin eggnog is kinda ideal for Retroween because it's too expensive, so. Quite frankly, I can't afford half the shit half the time, so. So yes, once you know, once what are these notifications? It's probably a reason why I have internet. Clear all notifications. Clear them off. Let's fix the damn thing. But yes, Retroween is coming, folks. It's inevitable. And as of right now, I'm currently looking for more people to collab with. I'm looking for more people to collab with. And honestly, like, I'm looking for more retro YouTubers to collab with because I don't typically have a lot of retro people on panel half the time. Um, but I do like collabing with my friends from YouTube. But I also would like to collab with some people that are more my speed, as in the retroverse, like retro people. But at the same time, I'm still happy to collab with the people I got. So, but I just shit. Ow. I'm happy with the retro YouTuber. I mean, the YouTubers I got collabing with. But at the same time, I would like to live stream with some retro YouTubers. There are die-hard retro YouTubers and all that. So, because I've never really had a retro YouTuber come on my panel. Not really. And I'd like to have one that's all about the retroverse. That would love to talk about the retroverse. And, I have retro viewers that come into my chat, but a lot of times the retro viewers are shy. They don't want to come up on panel, which is fair, I get it. I just would like to have retro YouTubers that actual content creators that would like to come up on panel that are retro. And, I just want to get to know these people. Like, we already got Michael Peters in the chat. He's cool. And Michael Peters is very retro. I'm surprised. I think he's a little shy on camera, so. Which is fair. I get it, so. I mean, I completely understand if he's, shy. It's understandable. I mean, I completely get it, so. More coffee, anyone? Huh. So, I think in a little bit, I got a notification. What? Jack Hobson Retro. Jack Hobson commented, "Good morning." That was 3 minutes ago. Okay, so guys, I'll check you later. I'm gonna see if Jack Hobson can come up on Restream because it's I only can invite messenger friends. I'll see you in a bit.